Listen, man, let me explain something to you, right? If a person gets shot, they're not going to be able to hold their bowels. I'm working in the paradigm of time, and I'm the real Rob, the real Osiris, the real Tutankhamun himself, the emperor, the Magi Emperor Force of all love of Chi himself. I'm a real sovereign. All right. You have international security that's supposed to be educated when it comes to physics. Not only physics. If a person's learning about the Kama Sutra, before they learn to get into the physical attribute of the Kama Sutra, they learn a literal verbal regimen. If they do the wrong thing, you already know another person's not going to be ready for physical etiquette when it comes to levels concerning the real energy forces of acknowledgement when it comes to the Kama Sutra and one's habitation. Okay. You know something? Imagine this. This is real life. Listen to this. Let me tell you what's so funny about that statement. I'm on a train. I'm on a train boarding. These are people that wants to get acupuncture. They probably paid for a form of acupuncture, right? These are people that probably did some wrong type of high metaphysics that doesn't realize certain things that they did, right? I'm Emperor Chop. I'm Emperor Cho. Emperor Chop. My nigga. 59. 59. Yeah, man. I don't want to get into it early, man. Let me just tell you how real this is, man. Individuals. One day I was teaching international security, and they didn't want to regard the astrological tree of love. When these when this certain group did that, I said, why y'all becoming a part of international security and want to regard this a situation? They said they just don't want to regard that. That's not the type of situation they were into. I said you're supposed to regard that type of situation. That's international security. I looked at that family and I said, yo, I'm the head of the astrological tree, but y'all in real situations, man. Too bad, whichever way you're gonna go, they're gonna be in real situations when it comes to those people. Be very careful. I didn't say nothing else because I'm a man that educated international security, and I just disregarded whichever way they wanted to look at the situation. And I'm a person of real regard. So, and I always regard all situations, especially when it comes to reasons of education. Now, if you have individuals at a time, it's just like having a dog. A person that doesn't know, if a dog doesn't care about you, you shouldn't have that pet because it's not good for your habitation. If you don't care about it, that means you don't care about yourself. If a man has a pet and he doesn't care about his pet, that means that he can't care about himself. It's like bringing a fish home and then the fish is dying when the fish automatically lives a longer time. And then a person knows it's like having a Siamese fish. A Siamese fish is able to condition to live in all type of conditions of certain type of waters of when it comes to human habitation. If you see the fish, you come home and see the fish dead, that means somebody killed the fish. Because you got to know about fishes. I'm not going to get into the situation. Another person says, hey man, let me tell you something. If you have a goldfish and your goldfish dies, that means somebody killed the goldfish. Or something else. A fish is in a natural water tank, and one has to think about the reasons of having a pet even in one's habitation. A man says, what happens in certain type of way? I said, I'm okay with my situation, but when you have a certain type of acknowledgement when it comes to the physical reality, it might be something else for somebody else. But entrapment is something different when it comes to the human condition. Now, if you have a person that doesn't care about the reasons of a person's high acknowledgement, like if something happens to me, it's the end of the world. I'm the happy reason of the educated all love to even know what love is. I'm the one that made the Kama Sutra. I'm the one that educated individuals originally when it came to the Kama Sutra. I'm the individuals that educated individuals when it came to their physics. Again, of regard, and even, I used to be a doctor. A person said, how much a wonderful doctor you are? I said, sometimes even a doctor has to be examined a certain type of way, even when it comes to one's habitation, especially when it comes to is a career, is work. It's not even work. It's a career, and it is of one's naturalness, of one's reason of enjoyment of one's natural craft, even in the physical reality. So it's not something that an individual takes negligent. You can't have or do type of work like that if you don't really care. A person can't depress. It's like telling a doctor, oh, this ain't depression, and the doctor tells you it's educated was depression and was not depression. Especially when it comes to a natural regimen and then the reason of existence of the physical reality, even when it comes to physics. I couldn't save my children. Like my children, one time I was educating my children, I told them to take the shoes off when they came to the house. Individuals take off the shoes. I said, I'm going to show you something because he doesn't have respect for the house. One day my son's girlfriend put on a dress, my wife's dress, and I said, he tried to break up me and my wife's relationship because his girlfriend's irresponsible, and I don't get into situations like that. I said, you know something? I'm the one that made my wife and educated my wife. How does my wife think I feel if I'm already handling situations, already all the ways in the physical reality, going forefront and handling situations, and then my wife is in a reality of natural habitation of comfortability a certain type of way at a time? How does she think I feel at a time? And then she's second in command when it comes to it. All right, think about that. It's just like, imagine this. Imagine possession spirits. I'm writing a movie script about possession spirits and spirits that try to possess people at a time, right? And they try to make this one guy's life miserable. And the guy they're doing this to is the man that made the spirits and made possession spirits and made the reason of the habitation of the enlightenment of the consciousness to even have a form of the higher reality, even of the physics a certain type of way. But they're tormenting this one guy, and the guy's a star being that made them. So he's the reason of the light of the education of the, even if they have habitation of their human condition, and then they were tormenting that guy. And they were mad at a reason and trying to make the guy mad. So what do you think happened to them already? They already caused their own downfall in reality before they even before they could even acknowledge a certain type of situation. So by their ignorance, it's caused their own depression, and then it's like a form of energy that doesn't realize what's wrong with it, and it's because it's doing something to the wrong person. Like if you're gonna discipline a person's humane condition or habitat, you gotta go to the precise situation that's causing it and deal with it. You can't deal with it or the reason of the enlightenment that's even of even of your consciousness that even gave you the reality to even have a point of existence at a time for yourself. So that don't make no sense going after them. So that means another person was already a failure when it came to certain things in life. So they did it to themselves. It's just like I told you. If I'm over here and I shut off all these lights in a certain type of way, I wouldn't shut them off. I would just dim it. But if I shut off all these lights, what happens? You can't be able to see down there. So if you need to see down there, you have to turn on the lights to see ahead of time, right? It's like you want to see what's ahead of yourself a certain type of way. Now imagine a man that has a child that's a baby and he prepares that child, puts pampers on the baby, buy clothes for the baby, all type of things. It's ahead of time still. Another person says, oh, they want to recondition. There's no reconditioning to the point of real existence of consciousness. A person can't even do that when it even comes to physics and physical reality. That's impossible. So what are you speaking about? Because a person will cause the downfall of all reality, and another person can manipulate a habitation of a person's social condition, but you can't manipulate a person that's you're not connected to a person's physics. Like I could provide evidence that individual, even if my household is not even connected to my physics at a level, so another person's bullshitting when he tells people certain things. So I don't get into it because that means you get into too much of another person and don't cause certain things happening that's more than the situation even at the time. Then I tell the individual, listen, it's just like stupidity. If an energy or spirit is mad, what's wrong with your human condition of your habitation? Something's wrong with it, right? So obviously, you can't bother the reason of your consciousness of your light of existence. So you have to go somewhere else that causes. So keep all your foul energy, your foul tension away from a man that made it in existence. But if energy, it's gonna be a comedy with the situation with the spirits. It's gonna be better than the fallen, than the watch. It's gonna be an energy that tries to manipulate and tries to get in somebody's physical reality, and then on top of it, and it hurts the individuals of the physical of their star, of the reason of their star regimen at a time, and then wants to be a certain type of way in life, and then the guy, me, looks at him and says, "You're not gonna live. You're gonna fade out of reality at a certain time. You already hurt your consciousness. You didn't know? Oh, that's how you didn't know. Good for you." You went did wrong to the people. That was the reason of your habitation. That was gonna make your help your physical condition. But you went did them wrong with other people. Certain type of way. So good for you. That's it. You're not gonna come out looking all pretty if you got all fucked up situations in your life. Good for you. Bye bye. It's just like being reconditioned and wondering what happened to your condition. Oh, hey, the real condition you didn't just get was one place. You started bargaining for a situation. Good for you. And then if you got mad and it hurt the person that was supposed to have you a certain way, that's why it probably already happened to you ahead of time. That's it. So a person has to think about the physical reality of that thing. Now, I tell an individual even at a time, you have to acknowledge the reason of real education for oneself. I was speaking to a guy, I said, yo, listen, man, people that get into, Kama Sutra, it was like, I was explaining about that people trying to hurt the astrological tree of love because of their ignorance. Then the guy was like, no, explain it to me. I said, listen, all right, let me give you a formula. I said, people that learn about the Kama Sutra, learn the regimen of the main condition of the reality, to know about the emotions and of one's physical and certain things and certain things, and then you go forward. But there's more to the situation because another individual has to do certain things a certain type of way for one to have a certain acknowledgement. But if that individual doesn't do it, then good for you. Whatever. It's just like me being empathy. Don't cause a literal or duel or a showdown a certain type of way. Don't disgrace yourself when it comes to dignity. Don't already cause a situation to make it seem like lower than what you are. Don't go and fall under manipulation and demoralize yourself because of other people's physical reality and habitation at the time, because a way an individual made the comfortability because they tried to manipulate your habitation. So don't do nothing like that when it comes to an individual in their physical reality, because when you do something wrong, you'll be held accountable. That's it. It has nothing to do with me, because I'm the reason why an individual can even breathe. Another person said, "Wait, I am the real entity of my dude. You trying to learn about chi, force, energy? My dude, you ain't gonna be able to do that because I'm the real temporal chi. I'm the original man chi himself, Magi chi himself, man Jai chi. You know, man guidance, eye of all chi. Me, Raffle and Jr. Yeah, my dude, I was already watching certain things on my YouTube, all type of things. I don't gotta get through all this. Some people want to remain ignorant, but keep that away from me. I'm a person of happiness and love. I don't get upset. I'm not supposed to be upset. I'm not supposed to feel certain emotions. If of a trauma or traumatic emotions, I'm not supposed to feel. And then physically, I'm supposed to feel happiness. If it's another situation, then I don't know what to tell you. If I'm working in the paradigm of time, and on top of it, I educated international security, because that's how responsible I am. I even went into the forefront to educate international security continuously in the physical reality. If I'm getting hurt in a level and anybody not acknowledging it, and then people wondering why I'm taking shits in certain places. All right, if a man's getting shot and hurt at a time a certain type of way, it's causing a man to even have a regard with himself. What is you thinking about an individual's bowel movements at a time, and then you have your individual that's witches and that doesn't care about the crap. They just want to be a witch. Get the fuck out of here. You know? Too bad. Another person says, "Why do you say too bad?" Because I'm a very handsome man. And my wife, that's an excuse. You're too bad. He looks real handsome. If they see what he really looks like, he's going to get everything he wants a certain type of way. He has to remember and regard the reason of it. Oh, really? That's why you're already in that situation that you're in, because that's the same type of mentality. It's good for you. The outside mentality that upset the happy harmony of a sanctuary of consecration inside. So that's what it's not to do it. Real physics, education. Something, love. I have nothing else to say. I'm waiting for your acupuncture board in a certain type of way. So if you really want to be detrimental in physics and stuff, right? You want to be down to the minute, or to the precise, or to the literal um, reason of one's regard of physical acknowledgement of one's intellect. It's like a person didn't want me to be known that I'm right. So what were they gonna do to people in the physical reality? Listen, uh, if you're a feminine being, good for you. Thank you with your whorish mentality. That's probably what it is. You probably were already a whore that's complicating other people's lives, and you're just a Players Club girl that's probably just mad at other people. You know, they need to get a real girl that'll shut down your whole fucking club and embarrass you, so there won't even be a Players Club. That's how I don't go to strip clubs. Good for you. Bye bye. Love. I'm love. I don't care for. I don't care for why I shouldn't care. I care for why I should care. I don't care for why I shouldn't care.